So today I'm going to be discussing my JUnit testing with my program. So what JUnit testing is JUnit testing is it's a program that helps you test code, and the way it works is JUnit testing it allows you to test different methods and give them a specified input and verify that that specified output from that method is correct. So this right here is the code for my JUnit testing. I did this using JUnit 4, and I'm going to run this and show you what it does. So, it's still loading. There we go. I just ran this using JUnit 4. There were 5 test cases, 5 methods. And as we can see right here, using Eclipse, we can see that each of those 5 tests passed. And that's a good sign. That means that your program is running the way you want it to. And the tests that I did were about the question. What we did with our project is we kind of everything related to questions we put into a questions class, and the questions class is inherited by the question manager class. So the there were 5 methods in the question manager class, and I used 5 respective test cases for each of those methods in the question manager class. And these 5 JUnit test cases tests the methods, and they're really comprehensive, really good tests. And this verifies that our question manager class works. It's good. So, for instance, this tests adding a question. This tests searching, and this tests getting all questions and adding an answer. And what I had to do here is I had to use a certain kind of documentation in my code called Java doc documentation. So this is a kind of formatting that people use. Let me highlight this here. What I did is I kind of made sure that my documentation, it's constant throughout the entire program. The entire program, all the documentation is the same, so you'd think it was produced by the same author. But this right here says before, this is setting up the JUnit testing. It prints out setting up testing environment, and then it creates a mock database helper. This allows us to store all of the username and passwords in a mock database. It's not a real one. It's just created locally. And then this right here says after. That's when it's done testing. And then for each thing where it says add test, that's a test. So there's 5 of these. There's 5 tests. And that is essentially what Java doc comments are. And then at override means we're overriding a method. And the comments, the documentation is good as well. I added comments to make it the same throughout the entire program. And yeah, that is basically it. So, goodbye.